Have you ever wondered about the mysteries that remain unsolved even after decades of investigation? The Dyatlov Pass incident is one such enigma that continues to baffle experts and enthusiasts around the globe. Nestled in the cold, unforgiving terrain of the Ural Mountains, the Dyatlov Pass is a place shrouded in mystery and whispers of the unexplained. In the biting winter of 1959, 9 experienced hikers embarked on a journey that would forever etch their names in the annals of unsolved mysteries. Igor Dyatlov led this group of young, vigorous individuals who were prepared to face the challenges that the rugged Ural terrain could throw at them. Yet, within the icy grasp of this mountain pass, something unforeseen and terrifying awaited them. Their lives were abruptly and brutally snuffed out, leaving a trail of perplexing clues and unanswered questions. So how did these experienced hikers meet such a tragic end? Our story begins in late January 1959, with a group of 10 hikers setting off on an expedition in the Ural Mountains. The group, led by a man named Igor Dyatlov, was not your average band of thrill-seekers. They were experienced mountaineers, students at the Ural Polytechnical Institute, and they knew the harsh winter conditions they'd be facing. The team had a planned route that would take them through the northern regions of the Sverdlovsk Oblast, a province in the Russian Federation. Their journey was supposed to take them over the eastern shoulder of a mountain known to the indigenous Mansi people as Kolat-Syakhl, or the Dead Mountain. The name, as ominous as it sounds, simply refers to the lack of vegetation on the mountain's slopes. The hikers had been keeping a journal of their journey, and their last entry, dated February 1st, indicated that they had reached the eastern slope of Kolat-Syakhl and pitched their tent on its slopes. The weather had turned bad, with snowstorms reducing their visibility, and they had lost their direction. This is where the story takes a strange and chilling turn. In the middle of the night, in the freezing cold of February, something compelled the hikers to cut their way out of their tent from the inside. They abandoned their shelter and most of their belongings, rushing out into the sub-zero temperatures without adequate clothing or footwear. What could have possibly driven them to such an extreme act in the harsh winter night? Was it panic, fear, or something else entirely? These are the questions that have puzzled investigators and researchers for decades, and to which we'll return as we delve deeper into the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident. It wasn't until weeks later that the search party stumbled upon a chilling scene. The harsh winter had concealed the grim fate of Dyatlov's team under a thick, unyielding blanket of snow. But as the season slowly yielded to the warmth of spring, the icy shroud began to recede, revealing the gut-wrenching aftermath of their final moments. In a desolate expanse of the Ural Mountains, the search party found the hiker's tent, eerily abandoned. It was a spine-chilling sight, the tent ripped open from the inside out, as if the occupants had been in a desperate rush to escape an unseen threat. But what could have provoked such dread in these seasoned hikers, these lovers of the wilderness, to cut through their only shelter on a frigid February night? Scattered around the site, their bodies were found, some barefoot, others lightly dressed, as if they had stepped out for a casual stroll and not a desperate flight into the sub-zero wilderness. But that's not all. The condition of the bodies added another layer to the already convoluted mystery. Some had fatal injuries, horrific fractures that paradoxically showed no external signs of trauma. Others, even more bizarrely, were missing their eyes and tongues. The official investigation into the incident was as enigmatic as the incident itself. Despite the perplexing evidence, the authorities concluded that the hikers had succumbed to an unknown compelling force. This vague explanation did nothing to quell the rising tide of questions, only serving to deepen the mystery. An unknown compelling force? What kind of force could prompt experienced hikers to abandon safety, to flee into the frozen wilderness, and to meet such a grim end? The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling mysteries of the 20th century. The discovery of the site and the condition of the hikers' bodies only amplified the enigma, leaving us with more questions than answers. The official investigation concluded an unknown compelling force as the cause. But what does that even mean? As we delve deeper into this mystery, we'll attempt to unravel the theories and facts that surround this chilling incident. Opening, a recent theory that's gaining traction is that of an avalanche. Now you might be wondering, how does an avalanche fit into this puzzle? Let's delve into that. Avalanches are not uncommon in the Ural Mountains, where our hikers met their tragic end. This theory suggests that a slow-moving avalanche might have descended on the hiker's tent in the dead of night. This could provide an explanation for the peculiar decision to cut the tent open from the inside. Imagine being asleep, only to awaken to the suffocating weight of snow burying you alive. The only way out? Through the canvas of your tent. The avalanche theory also offers a plausible explanation for the scattered bodies. As the snow rushed down the mountain, it could have carried the hikers away from their tent, separating them in the vast, frigid wilderness. This could account for the distance between the bodies when they were discovered. The fatal injuries suffered by some of the hikers could also be attributed to the avalanche. The sheer force of such a snowslide is capable of causing severe trauma, even death. However, it's important to note that not all the injuries align with this theory. Some were just too peculiar, too specific to be chalked up to an avalanche. And here's where the avalanche theory hits a snag. It fails to explain the more bizarre aspects of the incident. The missing eyes and tongues of some hikers. These anomalies are not typically associated with victims of an avalanche. So, while the avalanche theory paints a plausible picture, it doesn't quite color in all the details. Furthermore, there were no reports of an avalanche in the area at the time of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Even if a small, localized avalanche had occurred, it would be unusual for experienced hikers like Dyatlov and his team to set up camp in a location susceptible to such a risk. Closing, while this theory holds some merit, it still leaves us with more questions than answers. There are other fascinating facts and theories that add further layers to this mystery. Let's delve into them. One such theory involves infrasound. Infrasound is sound that is lower in frequency than 20 Hz, which is below the range of human hearing. Some researchers suggest that a natural phenomenon known as the Kármán vortex street could have produced infrasound in the area where the hikers were camping. This phenomenon occurs when wind flows around a blunt object, in this case, the mountain, creating a pattern of swirling vortices. These vortices, when hitting the tent, could have produced infrasound that induced feelings of dread, panic, and even physical discomfort, compelling the hikers to flee their tent into the deadly cold. Another intriguing theory is that of ball lightning, a rare and little understood natural phenomenon. Ball lightning is described as luminous, spherical objects that can vary in size and usually occur during thunderstorms. Some witnesses of ball lightning have even reported experiencing hallucinations and other psychological effects. Could this have been the unknown compelling force that drove the hikers from their tent and led to their untimely deaths? While it's a compelling theory, it remains on the fringe due to the rarity and unpredictability of ball lightning. Lastly, there are persistent rumors of secret military activities in the area. Some believe that the hikers may have unwittingly stumbled upon a classified military test, possibly involving parachute mines, which could explain the strange injuries and missing eyes and tongues. However, despite decades of speculation, no definitive evidence has emerged to support this theory. While these theories are compelling, none provide a definitive answer to the haunting mystery of the Dyatlov Pass. Each one adds another layer to this enigma, making it one of the most enduring and fascinating unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Despite the passage of over 6 decades, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to be an unresolved puzzle. It's a chilling tale of 9 experienced hikers who met an inexplicable end in the unforgiving Ural Mountains. Theories range from an avalanche to the bizarre, like ball lightning or secret military activities. Yet none fully explain the strange circumstances that led to their tragic demise. The enigma of the Dyatlov Pass has sparked decades of debate among scientists, investigators, and curious minds alike. Each new theory brings a glimmer of hope, only to deepen the mystery further. In the heart of the Ural Mountains, memorials stand as a poignant reminder of the hikers. Their names etched in stone, their story forever etched in our minds. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains an enduring enigma, a testament to the mysteries that our world continues to hold. What do you think happened on that fateful night in the Ural Mountains? Share your theories, and let's keep this discussion alive.